One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the UTEP Miners, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Miners will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Texas's offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Wants to throw. It's Manning. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And there he goes. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. Offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy.
A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the 1st down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are.
He's got it. 1st down and more. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. These fans raising the volume on Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Touchdown, Ncaa! Quick strike through the air for the score.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll start this drive going to the air. They'll run the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll try it over the left side. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Guys, the levels of hype and impatience awaiting the arrival of Arch Manning pretty much unsustainable over the last couple of years. Meanwhile, Quinn Ewers was pretty doggone good. But Arch is pretty deserving of all of this attention, I'd say, Jesse.
He's very, very talented. That jumps off the film when you watch him. You can see why he was so highly regarded coming out of high school. You can see why Texas fans are so impatient to finally watch what he does this year. Now, it's one thing to do it against Louisiana Monroe. It's one thing to do it against UTSA and Mississippi State. Can he do it against the Georgias? Can he do it against the big boys in the SEC on a consistent basis? We can't wait to find out.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Dropping back, it's Manning. Under fire. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down.
And that's the money down, man. 4th down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play. You're trying to get it through the air. Nothing open downfield. And he just takes over. He just tucks the ball and runs, goes and gets it. Great job, great decision-making by the quarterback on that play.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off play action on 1st down. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Working the middle, it's complete. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Grab near the marker. It's Odom to the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Nelson. Pocket breaking down. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Burnt orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Yeah, and making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those deep.
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, yes, it didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you've got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute these points on the board.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Here's the pressure. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, did you see the D tackle just slice through the offensive line? That's how you get penetration. That's how you dial up the tackle for players.
Back to throw, it's Nelson. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Miners will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking... Here. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Might as well give it to him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a connection. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Now the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Baxter. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's Manning. Blasted as he lets it go. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Well, if you're going to get 1st downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one.
I think a really big key in the RPO game is having really good rhythm and timing. Offense didn't have it there, and that's why it falls in.
DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Well, the unique thing about this defense with their nickel personnel is they're able to disguise what they're doing. They can...
Oh, the fake. They snapped it to the up hand. He's on the move. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work. He leaves it with his back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. Just on the edge of the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Bringing the heat.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Throws to the back. This time he's got it. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Longhorns will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Defense looks like they're coming. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw. It's Manning. Looking for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now, 3rd and goal from the 2. Trying to barge in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
The intoxicating aroma of the end zone is so close, right on the edge on 3rd and goal after the penalty. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
4th down here. It's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
Dead center perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pressure coming. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's down right at the 17, and the clock will stop to move the chains on the first down. This offense has it with really good field position. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texans!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He fires to the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets rid of it. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. That should be the final play of the first half. The play action fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's a heat. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And running the option is so important for that quarterback, man. Making the right decision. Nice job sucking the defense in, pitching the football, and then look at that. The extra yards, he gets the rest. Nice third down conversion.
And the Miners can really attack on this 2nd and short. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Miners are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in, it's Thomas. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Miners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miners!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking for a man. It's Manning. With the catch, it's Wingo. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back. And as an added bonus, they get the first down. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. They'll try the counter. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Gets it out fast. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try.
And they'll fake it again. And the gamble works it's in their favor this time as they pick up the first down.
Nobody in this stadium was expecting fake punt there. 4th and inches, you thought you'd just leave the offense out. Maybe you'd quarterback sneak and see if you can get it, but the fake punt works perfectly. Obviously, they didn't have far to go, but it made it interesting. They pick up the first, and the drive stays alive.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run the option. The pitch. He's loose. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O-coordinator.
Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And he was hit just as he released it. The turf.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He might want another play. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Looking down the middle. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And the Miners have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Miners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's Nelson. Finds his tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Looking to throw for it. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
And this one is perfect. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. It'll be be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to pass. It's Manning. He lets one fly deep. He's got it along the sideline. Off and running. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they've moved. Front, here on the fourth.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders. You're in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
Under fire. This time it's complete. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. On third and short, the power run here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
On fourth down, going to the air. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Jukes his way for more. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Longhorns will punt it away on fourth down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Miners have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Smith. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
That's one thing this defense takes a lot of pride on. They like tackling the catch, and they like being around the ball. That time, he was in proximity to knock that thing loose. Nice physical play.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Dances away to buy time. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
And that is a back-breaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. At the 35, he's open. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And the Longhorns just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the ground. He's got it again. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. And the Longhorns trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this 4th quarter.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Ncaa has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Makes the grab. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
To the air. It's Locklear. Here comes the heat. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. The Miners have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. And he'll just get rid of that one.
know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
And the Miners are in the hurry-up. On third down, going up top. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Looking for the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Ncaa heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw again. Throws toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense
catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ncaa!
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Manning. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. The Longhorns line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be brought down. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. after taking another look just to confirm everything. The officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And I love the personnel group that the defense is in right now. With the lead late in a 2-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on the field. You know the offense is going to try and throw the football. So faster guys, good job that time getting to the ball, knocking it away, forcing the incompletion. You stay in this personnel grouping if you're on defense.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Looking to throw, it's Locklear. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, man, another. That's 3 in a row.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Now improvise. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. The quarterback takes a knee.